Hello everybody, welcome back to Major Minor.
Hi everyone.
Oh dear. So, I don't know why Jade doesn't have an affection meter because she was totally like expressing happiness with being near us.
It's still red.
What's still red? It's supposed to be red.
Okay.
Red means it's recording.
Oh, I thought yellow. Never mind.
So, we have 2 true ending flags, that's good.
Yay!
Acheron has an affection up, so that's good. Because we like Acheron. I guess a lot's happened over the last couple hours. Life in this business moves pretty darn fast. I hope I can keep up with all of this. My next step was Singe's office. He wanted to have a conversation with me and Keela, but I wonder what it was about. I hoped that he'd let us stay and tour with Daz. I'd rather all of my work not be for nothing. And
and your, addiction to energy drinks.
And all my heart palpitations from all of this caffeine I've been consuming. And I'd get to spend lots of time with everybody, especially if we weren't able to leave the building. I doubt it would be as bad as Acheron thought. Only Max and Singe could set off the weapons. At the moment, they were on the same side. They were both in this to protect all of us.
Or so you hope.
I feel at ease. Want to see, with Max, it's a business venture. If it works, and the weapons work out, we might be a repeat customer. A repeat customer who has money.
Yeah.
But it was very short-lived. Oh dear. Oh dear. The tone on my phone echoes through the empty hall. I told you not to tell anyone! That's what it's going to be. I hesitantly check my text messages. I'm completely unaware of what awaits me. But after reading what I was about to, I knew that things would never be normal again.
One of your friends will die today. It will be your fault. You are not the only one blessed with powers from the Ark. Things will be more fun from now on. Good luck.
Shit. I love that their phone service is Verizon.
I've been trying to ignore it. Oh, we're on the Ark.
I pointed that out like several episodes ago.
I'm still trying to ignore it.
But it's fun!
It's not very punny.
Yes it is! It's very punny!
Before your arrival in Tokyo. Okay, so this is prior to the events of the game. And before the launch of the contest.
Way before.
Oh, we've gone way back. And we're in the Ark, so that's weird. Okay. Hello? Hi. So, if I may reiterate, I've recently engaged in a bargain. And my claim in this is dominion. Not only over Earth, but its people too, and the flow of time therein. I am certain you would like this power. In your line of work, it would be essential. Am I correct to assume you agree? I called it.
Yeah, but all of that is contained in this? It's such a fragile-looking necklace.
Fragile? The gears of fate are anything but. They spin in spite of defiance. Like a drill moving forward in revolution, time is not easily stopped. It is fickle and moves with vigor.
So what? I can control time?
In a way. What has happened cannot be changed, but you can stop it and slow it down. Like a river, it can flow or be still. The gears give you the power to do this.
So let's say I believe you, which I am inclined to do. I mean, just look where I'm standing. I imagine all of the people I could save, those that are struggling or in danger. But I sense you want something in return. You wouldn't just hand out this power.
I'm glad you're as smart as they say. The truth is, I grow tired of this place. The Ark is fun for a time, but my ambitions have grown larger. I seek a worthy successor, someone to rule in my stead. However, there is more than just time. The power of the Ark runs deeper.
So this gear is just a taste,
Indeed, the Ark governs life and death as well. This renders the dweller immortal.
Governs life and death? You mean you can bring back the dead?
Yes. Or I can cause the living to die. Something I fear I'll be doing more of.
But you said you couldn't reverse time.
It's true, I can't. But time and life are separate entities. I'm not sure how to explain the difference. It's a concept hard to put into words, but it's easily understood in practice. If you become my successor, you'll see. So we have competition.
Yep. You mean there's a chance I might not be? I didn't realize this was a gamble. I thought you were making me an offer.
Of course this is a gamble, Max. You're not the only one who will be chosen. There will be a few contestants, along with a goal and an objective. I can't just give the Ark away, not without finding a worthy owner. It is your goal to prove that worth, and there will be others in your way.
Very well, then. What are your terms?
I think the person texting us is a third party. I don't think it's Max. I think there's another contestant outside of us and Max, and they're trying to kill the other contestants.
Quite possibly.
Rayo lets out a sinister smirk. My terms are simple. Pay very close attention. Hello. I swear after every scene an achievement pops up. Oh, prison cell. Would you like to save your game? Yes, and oh god, this is going to be another long one.
Yep.
God damn it. Oh well. Present day. Oh!
How are you holding up? Thirsty or hungry?
I don't remember how I voiced him. Neither, just feeling lonely.
With me right beside you? I'm not sure if I should be offended. I thought I was pretty good company.
Oh my. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Of course you're good company, Kaylin. It's just, I'm missing a lot of people. That, and it's wet and dark.
Wet is good. Humidity helps. You don't want to dry out in a cell. Trust me, it's an awful experience. I know you say you're not hungry, but I've been monitoring your eating. You'll starve if you don't have some more. Just ration this bread, Kabu.
Not a chance, that's yours.
Not really. I can survive on little food. Your body isn't used to that, though. I can tell this situation is foreign to you.
Seems to be the opposite for you. Spend a lot of time in prison, Kaylin?
More than I'd like to admit. But being in prison isn't all that bad.
Excuse me?
I always seem to find a way to get out. And this time will be no different. We're alive, so that means one thing. They want us alive. If they didn't, we'd be dead by now.
Only you could find that reassuring. I'm afraid I don't share that sentiment.
Blair would never keep someone alive. Not unless they were important to him. So for now, we get free food and shelter.
With a side of torture, you mean? Your optimism is an inspiration.
It's just who I am. Think of it like this. Every time they take me out for torture, I can mentally map more of the estate. I'll have it all down in no time. Then we can plan our escape. I'm used to torture, trained to resist it. I'll make sure they always take me. Besides, I have some letters to send out. And what better time to do it? I hope my friends are getting them.
They're super not.
No.
I know this place inside and out. I can definitely help you, but I can't just let you suffer in my stead.
Of course you can. That's what buddies are for.
Buddies?
Yeah. I want to help you out, Kabu. That's why I gave you my bread. And that's why I'll make sure they don't hurt you.
I don't think I can repay you for this.
Well, you could tell me about yourself. If we're buddies, I should get to know you.
I suppose that's a fair exchange. Will you tell me about yourself too?
Sorry, I don't really do that. The bread and care will have to suffice.
Oh.
But please, do tell me. I don't ask unless I genuinely care.
Kaylin lets out a soft smile. Well, it's just like I said at the rally. I don't remember much, but I'm not Terran. The first thing I remember is Lord Player.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It is kind of a shitty first memory.
Yeah. That must not be a pleasant first memory.
In this case, you're wrong. I look back at that memory very fondly. Were it not for Player, I'd be dead. Back then, he was different. He treated me as if I were a Terran native. Like I was his own flesh and blood. But everything changed, and so fast. Politics turned him into a different man. He was much easier to coerce and influence. He only cared about his following. He lost sight of his true self.
And that is a politician.
Yeah. But I suppose it's collateral damage. Not many people stick to their views, especially when others don't share them. He started telling people what they wanted. No longer did he talk about what he wanted. It was all about pleasing the population. It can be addicting, having power. Having people cheer your presence. I can see how that changed him. I guess he gave in. That's when I started to feel neglected. He would rarely speak to me.
That must be hard, having a father figure treat you that way. Is that why you decided to speak up?
No, that's a different matter entirely. A lot changed when Riley came on board. He was supposed to be Player's advisor. But it was more like he owned Lord Player. Suddenly Riley was the one in charge. And he made him do some horrible things.
What do you mean?
This isn't the only cell down here. There are others, filled with people. He's keeping undocumented immigrants. Riley convinced him to do this. The immigration stance was his idea. Player loved immigrants. He loved me. They were able to get a steady supply. Something about 2 men with connections. They came to some sort of arrangement. But they've kept everyone alive, so it's not like they want to kill them. It's more like they want to ostracize them. He thinks it will make Terra better. But that hurts me, it really does. I wouldn't be a part of his new Terra. I heard him talking with Riley. If elected, they'll make more prisons. Immigration camps or something like that. A place to keep them while he works. He wants to sever Terra's connection. Remove us from the galactic community. But that's far too dangerous, Kaylin. We know what happened when Velasquez tried. This is not to be trifled with.
I find this all hard to believe. So we're not really alone down here?
Not at all. But getting back on topic. Hey, put that back. All of this is Riley's doing. He makes Player do awful things. But it's still Player himself that does them. His hands have gotten so dirty, Kaylin. While Riley's remain as clean as ever.
Wait, you don't mean...
Yes, he's setting Player up. He wants to remove Player from the picture. Then he'll be free to usurp the campaign.
Okay, now I'm a little confused. You say it's Riley behind all of this? Then why did you frame Player at the rally?
Riley must believe that he's winning. That way he can let down his guard. I got help from an assassin, Endymion. Together we created a fake manifest. That's what I submitted at the rally. And that's what started all of this. He must have thought I was stupid, turning against Lord Player so easily, especially with evidence forged in haste.
It did seem a little odd, but now I understand why. So, what's the next step?
Hopefully Player can realize the truth. After this, he'll want to escape blame. Maybe he'll place the pieces together. Hopefully in doing this, he'll realize that's when the both of us come in, assuming he learns of your guild heritage. He'll realize he can't escape the storm. At that point, he'll seek protection, and that's exactly what you can offer. He should come down here to talk, and that's when we can barter. Use your services to gain freedom. Services?
You thought all of this through?
I did. Sorry if it's complicated. But if we protect Player, we can use him. His testimony will help expose Riley. Of course, they'll lose all validity. No one will vote for these two men. It'll secure the election for Velasquez.
I misjudged you. I'm impressed.
Most do, and that makes it easier. I can avoid suspicion and detection.
Wow, you think like a mercenary.
He's a sneaky otter.
You'd be a great addition, Kabu. Maybe the guild life would suit you. At least, that's the way I think. Always be steps ahead of the enemy. Then you'll be able to counter them. It's one of the first things I learned.
I guess I wasn't lucky enough to learn it. All of this just came to me by instinct.
Sounds lucky to me. So what do we do? Just wait?
It's all we can do, really. Wait for Player to come to his senses. Or perhaps wait for him to get caught. A plan of freedom.
Yeah, I still think Kaylin's a girl. Also because of the way she stands. It's definitely a feminine pose. Whereas Kabu's definitely a male pose.
Yeah.
Because females tend to stand more with their chest out. Whereas men tend to stand more with their pelvis out.
I'll leave that alone.
It's true!
I know, but...
People watch! Hello?
I know, but I'm just leaving part of that alone. Well, we screw up everything, don't we? Can't even take a nap without ruining stuff. How do you think the king will take this? You know that his savior is missing. He's going to be furious, Indy. Quiet. It's not the time nor place for jokes. We have to figure out what happened. The savior must be somewhere nearby. There's too much on the line to leave this. We have to figure it out and fast. Sorry. But maybe he just left of his own will? I mean, we never had him in shackles. They always had the freedom to walk. But we explained things so well. I was certain we had their allegiance. They can't have just walked away. Look around for clues. There's more here. I know it. Oh, we're detectives now. Did I sleep through that meeting? Conrad, enough. Sorry for yelling. Would you please help me look around? Look for elements of foul play. Then we can decide our next actions. Yeah, I'm on it. And I'll try to keep low on the jokes. I didn't realize this was a hot topic. I mean, it looks like you guys shop there, so... just a hard habit to kick. Especially when it's second nature, you know? I understand. Thanks. You start looking over there. I'll get this half of the room. I appreciate it. They can't have gone far either, so the faster we find a lead, the better. They spend a few moments scouting the room. After a few moments pass, Endymion makes a discovery. Conrad. Yeah? Come here. I found something. I found this bloody rag on the floor. What is it? It's blood. Wait, the Savior's blood? I don't know, but it's a tattered piece of clothing. I'd recognize it anywhere, Conrad. Lord Plow was here. That's impossible. We're still on good terms with him. Endymion holds up the piece of fabric. The blood has long since dried. Well, who else would wear this? There's no other explanation. I've seen him wear this many times. That's purely conjecture. We should look around a little more. He knew all about Lord Plow. There's no way he'd leave willingly. Yet there are no signs of a struggle. Fabric was torn and blood drawn. It doesn't happen without a fight. There'd have to be something left behind. But everything is in pristine condition. Perhaps we're falling into a trap, being tricked into thinking this way. This could be what the assailant wants. But just next door, Endymion. We would have heard if something happened. Think about this logically. No assuming. I'm not assuming anything, Conrad. The evidence is right before me. There's no mistaking what I'm seeing. Lord Blair must have abducted the Savior. We must make haste to his residence. Our guise has been broken. We can attack head-on. We would have heard an abduction, Endymion. Think about this, I'm begging you. They could have spiked our wine, Conrad. I knew I slept longer than usual. Now you're being paranoid. Conrad, just stop it. We had someone capable of saving Terra, and now they're missing, with evidence. This is a perfectly logical conclusion. I suppose at first glance. Exactly, and there's a chance I'm right. We have to act on that no matter how small. If we don't, the Savior could be killed. There's too much in the balance to debate. We need to take action before anything else. At least meet me halfway, Indy. We can't afford to be so reckless. What do you have in mind? Let's just pay him a visit. We can gauge how he treats us. We'll be able to tell pretty quickly. If he tries anything funny, then we act. But right now, it's not right to assume. We could be heading into a trap, you know? If we attacked first, he'd blow our cover. Then everything would just fall apart. That could easily be someone's true goal. Very well. Endymion places his hand on Conrad's shoulder. But if he is holding the Savior, or if he gives us the slightest suspicion, I will show him no mercy. I promise. Wine cellar. We're picking back up with the bunnies? Or the bear? Oh, it's the bear. You can see how this is important to me. Normally I wouldn't go to such extremes. But Kaylin's life's on the line here. Hi! Hello! You can make her sound like a 976 number. Or a 900 number, whatever they are.
You always did have a soft spot for him. It's rare to see you in dire straits.
See, they specifically said him.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess I can understand. What do you want me to do about it?
Just wiggle your hips, I guess. I mean, that's what it looks like.
I'm one of your enemies, after all. Why would I help the competition?
Oh, is she part of another guild? You wouldn't help the competition, but you might help a friend.
Oh, we're friends now?
Oh dear.
When you need help, that's how it works.
Samantha.
Don't call me that. It's Sam.
I know we haven't always seen eye to eye. This time I really do need your help.
You had your chance to recruit me, but you chose that pretty boy instead. And now you want me to help you save him? The irony is actually comedic.
Are you only here to mock me?
Well, I needed to check in on things. My boss needs all kinds of information.
And who is your boss exactly?
Sorry, lips are sealed. But you're asking me to sway allegiance. Only coin can get me to do that, righty? And no small amount of them either. But I might also use this chance to spy. So don't think I'm yours for good. I could turn my back and sell you out.
I was fully expecting to pay for this. As a mercenary, I know the power of money.
Very well. Tell me the full story. I don't want any naughty little surprises.
Wow.
I don't get along with those, righty.
Well, Kaylin is being held prisoner. In Lord Blair's manor, actually. Maybe you've heard of him.
Of course I have. And you're crazy. The security on his estate is massive.
That's why I've come to you.
I'll require a bonus then.
Oh, I've got a bonus for you. No.
Yeah, bone us.
Fine. But it'll just be a rescue mission. Not much else is out of the ordinary. But if there are any other prisoners, I think we should extract them as well.
Bonus.
Also, I'm open to any important facts. If you dig up dirt on player or the king.
Bonus.
Dots.
Also, you may be subject to more bonuses. Especially if the mission parameters change. Do you find this acceptable, righty?
Yes, but I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are. I work alone.
No, you work with me now.
No thanks. We tried that once before. You said I was too reckless, I think. Chose the pretty boy over me.
She is, like, massively butthurt.
Yeah, she is.
This isn't an entrance exam, Sam. Lives are on the line, you know. I didn't pay you back then. I set the mission parameters. You will charge me accordingly.
Fine, but I doubt you can afford me.
Not without a credit card. Look at those fake tits.
Especially not when you meet in a cellar. Headquarters under a tavern. That's rich.
Actually, it's the other way around. The tavern was built over my HQ. These tunnels run deep, lots of secrets. Remember, Velasquez funded this place. The royal treasury is nearly limitless.
Trust me, I'm aware.
So what do you think? Can we work together, Sam?
Sure. Let's talk numbers.
The achievement is bonus.
Would you like to save your game?
Yes, please. And we're going to end this episode on that wildly inappropriate note. Jesus.
But that was fun.
Jesus. Wow.
All right. Well, until next time, folks. See you then. Bye.
Bonus.